Today, me and my friend George are doing the YouTube videos, content, theories, and effects iceberg. That's a really long name. It took me like 5 times to pronounce it here. And this was a really long video. So I got some Cuphead, me being off like Cuphead in the background. And I appreciate if you watch as much of this as you can, because I've been working on it for like a month. And now, starting off at layer 1. According to the iceberg, everyone should know this stuff. Friday Night Funkin' OST. So the game Friday Night Funkin', this is just the original soundtrack. This is the songs for it. I don't know why this would even be on here.
What the fuck?
This doesn't make that much sense to be on here. The VTubers, they're called they're visual YouTubers, or video YouTubers, you know?
Yeah.
Basically, they got like a little thing, like go put something on screen because I'm bad at explaining shit. George, try to explain what they have.
Big booba. And they're anime. That's all you need to know.
They got like little anime avatars. YTP, this is a fun one. YTP stands for YouTube
classic.
Poop. These types of videos that were popular in like 2010s, and they're still fucking hilarious today. Look up like SpongeBob YTP. You will be laughing the whole fucking time. I swear. YouTube Rewind. This shit sucks. Dream. Okay, so this guy named Dream, he talked to some children. He got like 25 million subscribers for fake content. And then he went on Snapchat and he started talking to children. Talked to like 17-year-olds when he was 20, 21. And he wasn't old enough. Like, the age difference wasn't enough for him to actually get in trouble for it, which is stupid. So, from a lot of people's, a lot of people want to say, he's not that bad of a guy. He is. Don't talk to children. If you like talking to children, you should paint a wall.
Minecraft is a game made in 2011 by Notch, the creator. Who,
Definitely not an incel.
Definitely not an incel. In which you just build shit, and like that's all you do. It's like it's supposed to be imaginative. Like that's what it was in the beginning. But now there's in later updates where Notch no longer worked on it. It's by fucking dumbasses who don't know how to fucking make games.
Nah, you know what they did for the fucking... This is a sidebar. You know what they did for the newest, April Fool's update?
What?
They made an actual good update. Just to, like, meme on people who wanted something from the game.
I hate these fucking people.
They legitimately made a really good update just to make fun of people who wanted something else than 5 items that they took a whole year to make.
Like, god damn.
Logan Paul is this guy who went into a forest one day in Japan, and he decided to film dead bodies. And because of how the YouTube algorithm worked, all of the news outlets making videos saying that he's a cunt made his video blow up even more. So he got like a shit ton of views. Like 20 million views in like no time. And then a bunch of advertisers started pulling out, and ad revenue dropped like 90% or some crazy shit. I'll put the actual fucking thing on screen. Any corrections for like actually important stuff? Because as a YouTuber myself, I do care about this stuff as like actual somewhat important internet history.
Yup.
But basically, he filmed a dead body, and it made a lot of YouTubers very sad. And it's the reason this event was called an adpocalypse, and there's like 3 or 4. It's like a massive extinction event for YouTubers. They have to go work at like Subway or some shit.
Meme compilations. It's something I've done in the past. We just put a shit ton of memes you find into a single video. That shit is it's cool. I liked it. It got me like 2 million views. That's the way to do it. That's how you make content. Vine. Old classic fucking YouTube. Vine. I like what the dog doing? D's Nutshook, I think kind of came from Vine. That shit was peak. Holy. Oh my god, Vine is so good. TikTok took over. No, it was like Musically, I think, took over Vine, and I fucking never used that shit. And I'm glad it died. Fucking ruined everything, bro. This is the reason why motherfuckers nowadays have short attention spans. Fucking Musically, and that turned into TikTok because that pisses me off. No more good content these days because of fucking Musically starting out this whole shit. PNG tubers, that is simply VTubers, but more cringe. Way more fucking cringe. Holy shit. I don't like these fuckers. Jesus.
I haven't got my water yet. I just want to step in and say, PNG tubers are like VTubers, but a lot more lazy. Because when VTubers stream, they actually have to like rig, like if they're actually trying, they have to like rig the model they have and like map it with motion tracking code so they can actually like map their emotions to it, and it can actually work really well. But PNG tubers don't need to do any of that shit, so they're just way lazier.
Simply a lazier VTuber. Jellybean, that fucking bitch. It's a PNG tuber. You know why I hate him. I Show Speed is a fucking funny black man. Very funny. He does the most dumbest shit ever. And he's like retarded, I swear to God. But I think it's all an act or some shit. He's gotta be fucking acting. Ain't no way that anyone this fucking stupid.
Nah, it's gotta be a bit. It literally is.
It's gotta be a bit. Like, for example, he set up fireworks in his own fucking house. Like, how dumb do you gotta be doing that shit? Like, what? How? What? Also, this motherfucker got too excited when Chica showed up on the fucking stream. Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's and showed his dick on stream.
Lo-fi music. Lo-fi music is this like it's pretty chill. It's vibe music. You can just like chill out to it. You can like do a little bit of studying. There's a couple like streams you can see. They're pretty cool. You know, like look up lo-fi stream. You can see like a little girl like studying. It's like boom 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 boom. That's what lo-fi sounds like.
For a long ass time. You laugh, you lose. Old classic YouTube, like Vine days, like 2011 type shit. That's how old this is. It was old good YouTube, and now no one really does anymore. But I think it still happens, but it's gotten more cringe. It's like way worse. It's gotten more lazy. Like people don't even react to the content.
Sports. This is I think this is kind of just self-explanatory, you know. People like doing commentary, or just like broadcast streams of like live sport events, like I don't know, the World Series or like a big basketball game. And there's also like people doing commentary, like talking about like, oh yeah, in this classic famous clip, this one player, he jumped up to dunk the ball, and when he landed, he had a open fracture in both of his knees, where the bones just shot out of his legs.
Yippee.
Yeah, that's mostly what sports is.
Science videos. Pretty
God, I like science videos. I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah, me too. I like them. like Mark Rober and all that, and those motherfuckers, like making shit, like cool ass things.
Oh yeah, I want to bring up. There's also some fake science channels like Riddle with 3Ds, which I used to watch this guy's videos a lot, and he actually has a channel where he does like he has a channel where he like uses an animation with like this little character. It's like the exact same guy doing the voice, but it's actually like not bullshit science. It's like actually legitimate stuff, like how to survive. One of the videos is like how to survive being buried alive. Like what would happen if like this happened, or like you were at the bottom of the ocean or some shit. So it's funny because he has like a really bullshit fake channel, and then he has an actual legitimate channel. Dude Perfect is this pretty cool guy. A lot who does he does trick shots. He has some friends. They also do like I think there was a video called like pool stereotypes. It's just this thing they do. It's just this thing they do.
Yeah.
They're pretty good, like pretty good videos he makes. He has a lot of subscribers because of it, and I think he deserves it because I've heard people try to like disprove his trick shot videos, but when they're like actually legit, he just took a bunch of attempts on making them, which like those are always impressive when they're like actually legit.
Geography and what the fuck the second word is that? I don't know what that is. I know geography, but I don't know the second one. But only thing I know about geography is we're here to celebrate our differences. Booga booga boo.
Is that the whole thing? Is that your whole fucking thing?
Yeah, I don't know much about this shit. What the fuck am I supposed to say?
Okay, so geography is the study of land. It's not geology, it's not like looking at rocks or anything, it's geography. It's like what they use to make maps. I have to step in because George is incompetent and stupid. Apparently vexillology is like some flag thing, I don't know. I looked it up just to know the basic idea. It's something related to flags. So it's probably related to like how the United States, there's like one flag for the whole country, but there's also like flags for every state. It's probably something like that. I didn't look into it. I just Googled it, and it's like something related to flags. Bill Wirtz is this guy who makes some pretty funny videos. Like, the history of everything, I guess, I think, is what it's called.
Shit, that video was so peak.
Yeah, that's a really funny video. It's like, he made a couple other videos. I don't really know what he makes, but he has a couple videos that are really good.
YouTube Shorts, not specifically YouTube, just Shorts in general. It's the same as like
Shorts. I'm wearing shorts.
Vine did.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that was a really dumb joke. I'm sorry. Go on, continue. I'll be silent.
It's like Vine, like in how it's pretty short, but the content is not good as Vine. It's like it's like dog shit fucking content. It's to make your brain rot. It's like literally lobotomy content. That shit is not good.
Lobotomy content.
Why not just watch a fucking whole video? Like, I don't get shorts at all. I can get the memes where it's short because it's like telling a joke, but these aren't funny. These are not funny. This is AIDS. I don't like it.
Markiplier is the best content creator on all of YouTube. This man is a Chad. He's been making YouTube videos for over a decade now. Started off, he got big with Five Nights at Freddy's and Drunk on Minecraft, where he played Minecraft with some of his friends while he drank beer. It was chill, it was funny, really good shit. Five Nights at Freddy's, literally the reason he's the reason that Five Nights at Freddy's got so big. Like, it would have been big still if it was just other people. But this man, keep putting different pictures of Markiplier on screen while I'm talking about him, by the way. This man is the reason why existence happens. He is the creator of Goof. He's Goofy the Goof. Everyone memes him. There's always a unique meme about Markiplier. This man has ascended so far past just being a YouTuber that he's working on a movie right now. And George, we gotta go see it in the theaters.
Of course we do, and that I'm definitely gonna see that motherfucker.
You're definitely gonna see Iron Lung in theaters with me?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. Yeah. There's so much blood that he had to go to the hospital to get his eyes checked because his eyes were stained red from the amount of fake blood.
Too much blood. He goes to the hospital very often.
Yeah, he goes to the hospital pretty often. I remember. He's also the ongoing joke in the incredibly hilarious YouTube channel Cold Ones with two YouTube legends, Anything for Views and Max Mofo.
Call me Carson.
Oh,
the only thing I really know about this guy is that one fucking meme where he just cries like a little bitch and Joe Swanson, like he cries like a little bitch, like dying in Minecraft. I'm pretty sure he fucked with Dream or some shit, but I'm pretty sure he talked to kids too.
There was
like all Minecraft YouTubers too.
No, there was a. I think there was an allegation thing where it's like he talked to one fan who was 17 when he was 19. The one thing that's like super significant is there was a whole situation where he was with this girl who was also a YouTuber, and I think his friend like stole his bitch or something. I don't remember. There was some cucking happening. TikTok is this like garbage place. You can see like a lot of garbage. You know, you can see like a little girl dancing. You can see a little girl dancing, and then it cuts to a video of someone getting their head cut off, which is pretty funny, I guess. There was actually no, that's not even a joke. There was actually a thing where some like people were posting like gore, but they had like video like really wholesome videos to cover it, so someone who was just scrolling by wouldn't notice. Because like if everyone scrolling by saw that and just like immediately reported it, it would get banned in like a second. But like it's cringe as hell. There's like people who are fucking. There's people who are very bizarre.
Bizarre?
Bizarre. No, not bizarre in a fun way. Not bizarre in a fun way. Bizarre in a cringe way. There was an inside joke about people going on here from like their cartel members, and they like they would post like TikToks of them like getting into shootouts with the police and like yeah, like getting into shootouts with the police, like flexing their money that they got from selling drugs and weapons. A lot of like crazy shit. But it's mostly just cringe.
That's cool content.
Yeah, that's good content. Also, a beach child making the fake cartel TikToks. That shit's hilarious. That was the end of Layer 1. Now on to Layer 2, titled Less Known, but Still Pretty Common Knowledge.
Russia incident. I'm assuming some Russian fucking did some dumbass shit. Classic.
Nah, it's the like, Shibuya incident, but Russian.
Fire. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Russian. It's just a Gojo wearing like the Russian hat. What is that, Ushanka?
Yeah.
And, like fucking Ghetto, after being possessed, he's wearing like he's wearing like a fucking cowboy hat and shit, like he's American. Jujutsu Kaisen, but the good guys are Russian and the bad guys are American. Bro, Putin would definitely help fund that. I bet Putin likes anime.
Probably.
Roblox. Roblox is this place where you can find really fun games or scam games that expose children to gambling.
Yippee.
Yeah, George legitimately likes that because he loves like gambling more than anything else.
I'm a gambling addict.
If he had the money to, he would spend. He would be like that one streamer you showed me. What is his name?
Boss Man Jack. He got banned for a month. We're saying that's
Wait, was it? Did he say it because he was bad because he lost so much money?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Roblox. You can also find some cool games like The Strongest Battlegrounds, Paraphobia. Paraphobia, is that it? Yeah. My Game, Battlezone Turf War, which you should all play. It's incredible. Or you can find like a Pet Simulator X, a cart ride to free admin, just give password. Free Robux Tycoon, play now. Those are all Those are all games that have that exact name and are actually like legitimate scam games. There was also a thing where a streamer with like over 1 million Robux, which every Robux is roughly a cent, I think. So that's like $16,000 worth of Robux. And he lost it instantly because he joined a game and there's like a little menu thing to there's like a little menu thing to like click on to like enter the game. And they like used the creator of it used a glitch to hide a purchase box. So he accidentally just donated like over 1 million Robux to someone.
Oh, and I quote, "Oh my god, I just lost it all." From Bossman Jack. Unboxing product videos. Classic unboxing. Like fucking Item's old videos where he's actually fucking making good content.
Oh, those
and
were
then
so funny.
Instead of being on his guts arc, where he's like, I don't want to get it anymore. Unboxing videos is basically people send you shit. Could be anything. Meth. Uranium.
I think Idubbbz actually got sent like uranium ore in one of his bad unboxings.
Yeah, I think it was.
He also got sent some like a sealed, like green moldy item. It was like legitimately disgusting.
Product videos, I don't really.
It's
watch
like
that, but I don't really know.
You know what it is? Do you know what it is?
What?
It's when like someone unboxes a item, like they buy something to like review it, or they get like a sponsorship so they can review it, and they be like, "Oh, this is the best item I've ever held." The iPhone 94 has 86 cameras. Yeah, it's so good. I needed a new one because I came all over it.
Yeah.
Awful scam / cringe content. Yeah, you know about scams, right, George? You're a scammer.
Everyone knows what fucking scam. I scam a lot of people of their will to live.
So basically, scams often like. Actually, I know something that is a scam. You remember Has Been Hotel Minecraft? That shit that was so bad I couldn't even keep up a bit of it being good.
Yeah.
They actually have like a Patreon and. So they have like a Patreon and like another thing, and people can pay to be put into like the hotel, and they've probably made like thousands of dollars off that. Like that's definitely a scam.
Oh no!
Like shit like that, like content farm shit.
That is
just like
a scam.
Content farm shit is simultaneously scam and cringe content. Because first off, it's scamming children of their brain cells and their time. And it's the cringiest shit ever made.
Iceberg videos, like what we're doing right now?
Whoa, I have no clue what this is, George. Explain it.
What the fuck is that? My god! Iceberg videos, where you look at a list, talk about topics that are on the list, even though you might not know what the fuck that is. What is that?
Talking about stuff on maps or about maps? Okay. Map men.
Talking about men.
Map men. There's two ways I could take this. I don't know exactly what it's talking about. I could take it in a somewhat wholesome, chill way, or scum of the earth way. George, which way should I take it?
Map community.
Scum of the earth way? Okay, so the way George wants me to take this. MAP stands for minor attracted person, and it's specifically men. So a minor attracted person is someone who should shoot themselves immediately.
Exactly.
And basically, they like children, and they think that it can get them into like groups. They're like, "Oh no, I'm a part of the LGBT. You can't get mad at me for liking children." Like, no. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are like, there's a lot of people who are non-contact and contact. People who are contact should legitimately go paint a wall. I'm not joking. Do it. People who are non-contact, please seek help. Liking children isn't a good thing. There's a reason the age of consent is 18. Go if you are non-contact. Oh wait, Mapman is the picture. It's wrong. We're wrong. George, you're an idiot for telling me to do that.
Oh.
Okay. I'm keeping that.
I still don't know what that is.
Mapmen. And Mapmen are these guys who look at maps. They're like, "Oh yeah, look at this." So you can see there's like a there's a mountain here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, George, I'm not. Should I keep in the thing about the wrong information? I mean, that's like half this video,
Yes.
just giving wrong information. Okay. I'm keeping this in.
Yeah, we just spread misinformation. Also, credit meme.
Hell yeah.
I got this one. Memes are my fucking style. In China, this is a system where in social credit system where based on how good you are on the in the Chinese government, the CCP, how cool you are with them, and if they let you control you like a lot, you get your social credit goes up and you can get better living standards.
I didn't know you were chill
And
like that.
the social the social credit meme is when you lose like a lot of social credits and they Chinese government just fucking executes you.
Yeah, you get like negative 8,000 for being like, man, I don't like communism that much. And then you just get decapitated. It's like
Taiwan
a public
is a
execution.
Country. Tiananmen Square. Social
Tiananmen
credits
Square.
deducted. Your execution is. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned capitalism, Taiwan, Tiananmen Square, any anti-government whatnot, you're dead.
You're done. You're executed. Execution is next week.
Yeah, no, you get like a schedule. You're like, if you're not there, we will kill your entire family.
Exactly. You probably would do that.
And I probably would. Like, you flee the country, they just like firebomb your, and they just firebomb your parents' house. Karen clips.
Karens.
So Karens are these women who like go, and they're like complaining a lot. You know, like anyone who's worked at a job knows about that one customer who just wants to complain. Like they're like, no mustard. You like follow them. You don't give them mustard. They're gonna be like, I wanted mustard. And they're gonna start complaining and shit. And there's like clips of this online. You can see like some pretty ridiculous examples of these people who are just like these women who just really want to complain and like take it too far sometimes.
But there's a difference between complaining, like in nicely, and then the way these motherfuckers do it.
No, you're right. There was also a difference between being like, you forgot this, and being like, I will execute you.
Indie games. I love indie games, man.
Legitimately,
like,
some of the best games I've ever played are all indie games.
Yeah, like specifically like Hollow Knight, Pizza Tower, and those type of shit.
Pizza Tower, Ultra Kill.
Pizza Tower, Peak. Ultra Peak.
Ultra Kill, Cuphead is indie. That's a great game. Paint the Town Red, I love that.
Five Nights at Freddy's was indie.
Yeah, it was indie, and then it became a AAA game and immediately started being bad. No, Minecraft was indie when it was good.
Exactly. Terraria is indie.
Yeah, Terraria is indie, and that shit's so good.
Indie games are just games made by like one or a couple people, not like a full-scale company.
They're made by independent studios.
Yeah.
So they can have like a big cast, but it's not funded by a massive corporation. Like a lot of the time, it's either crowdfunded or like they get budget from other games to make projects. So they make like a really simple game and then they sell it. Yeah.
If they actually make good games, and like what these AAA companies have to do.
Yeah.
The only AAA company I trust is FromSoft. They always make peak. They don't fucking miss.
Mhm.
The guys who make Dark Souls, Sekiro, Elden Ring.
Yeah.
They don't miss.
Yeah, no, but like
they can always rely
tons
on
of
them.
other like AAA companies have just been making garbage. Like the same thing with media, like media in general, where like full-on Hollywood movies lately have been complete garbage, and then they just like there's like some independent product that's like so good. Bots.
The bots.
Bots is like a program used to spam, like normally it's used to spam comments of just like innocent people. Like my mom used to make YouTube videos on a pretty regular basis, and she would have to immediately go and delete comments that were just bots posting porn links in her comments. But there's also like ViewBot, Subbot, where you can just pay for like fake accounts to subscribe to your channel, and you shouldn't do it. Not just because you can get banned, but because it absolutely obliterates your engagement. Like you get like YouTube is based mostly off of watch time, but like a bot, bots you normally only pay bots to watch like 30 seconds, so the view counts. So it just obliterates the viewer engagement. It makes it look like no one likes your video, and it like ruins recommendations.
Yeah, true. People use bots to like fucking trying to fucking pay their way to success when and actually they fucking suck ass. They don't make good content. Clip channels. It's basically shorts, but for
Better.
streamers like Twitch streamers or fucking Kick streamers or whatever.
The clip channels are better than like just shorts because they can do like compilations of short stuff, which like it still has the energy, but it also has like longer stuff, so it's not like ripping apart your attention span.
Like it's a little part of a good fucking piece, a little good piece of greater part.
Mm-hmm.
That's what clips are.
Happy Tree Friends is a show. I think it's mostly on YouTube, but there's like other places you could find it. Well, it's just like it looks like really cute and innocent and wholesome, and then it gets really gory and graphic, and it is like the funniest shit ever, especially to edgy teenagers like me and George.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's gonna be some like baby shit, and then the characters get fucking torn apart. It's really if you like dark humor, gory stuff, it's great. On to level 3, which is titled "Wow, if you know this, you're pretty smart."
Julius Caesar, Roman Empire, Paulo de Vegas antagonist, or you can join them if you want. Slavers. That's all I know about anyone named Julius.
Okay, yeah, you can look up Julius Cole, and I might leave it in.
It's apparently a Roblox developer who
let me
fucking copied a game.
Oh, I guess he, Julius Cole, Roblox gamer. Oh, yeah, he targeted Albert Flamingo to piss him off, I guess.
So he's just a troll.
Yeah, he's just a troll who like stole a game, makes fun of Albert and stuff. Backrooms footage. Backrooms footage is probably referring to Kane Pixel's Backrooms Found Footage, which is like an analog horror type thing, where it's just like this guy. It's just like this guy wandering around. There's like some other people, but the one thing that a lot of people are like, oh, how scary, but I hate, is this like stickman monster. Like, that's not scary. You see this man, George? Pretend he's on screen right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that stickman motherfucker that chases you, motherfucker.
Bro, like that does not look like he could actually beat you. Like, I could definitely outbox a stickman, but I'm not even that strong.
Bro, actually a fucking stickman. Like, what the hell is that menacing? Just because he's black doesn't mean he's terrifying.
Bro, I don't care if he's like 10 feet tall. I can definitely jump up high enough to punch someone that tall. And I what would I don't even need to hit his head. Just grab his like stick torso and fucking like do what Bane did to Batman. Just it's that easy.
Like, jump rope with this motherfucker. Like 9 hours.
Besides that, pretty good stuff. But fuck the stupid stickman monsters. I'm making a way better version of those guys.
Mukbang videos, eh?
Yeah.
A mukbang is a video where someone just eats on camera. Literally, that's it. You just eat. And people like Nikocado Avocado ruin their fucking lives over making videos like this. He literally was like a cool fucking dude playing the violin and all that shit, and now he's getting
T-Series versus PewDiePie. So basically, T-Series is this really big Indian company. Well, not technically company. It's a YouTube channel but it's owned by a company that owns some other channels. And for some reason, PewDiePie picked a fight with them because they were like getting really big. Basically, only very recently, India started getting the internet widely available. So, like, millions of Indian people were flocking to T-Series to get some Indian music. And because of that, they were gaining subscribers insanely fast. Like, they got, over the course of just hours, they would get over 1 million subscribers. And PewDiePie, who at the time was at like 90 something million, was like, oh shit, they're gonna beat me to 100 mil. And they did. But a lot of people blame Subbot for PewDiePie's loss, when really it's just that, literally, if this happened, like they started their rise a week or two later, PewDiePie would have won against them. Because of all the Indian YouTube viewers flocking to the channels. Now they have like 230 million subscribers. And Mr. Beast is like towering up to them. Like, put a little clip of someone towering up in Minecraft. He's towering up to them. Someday he's gonna probably surpass them.
Lowai. I never really watched Lowai, but I watched a couple of them from PewDiePie, and they're the fuck was it again? It's been a while. Like I think I last watched it in, when PewDiePie was fighting Tier series. So I was like,
I was like, geez, that was a while ago. It was
like
in fucking middle school.
Yeah.
So that was like fucking hell. 2018, 2019, I think.
Damn. In 2018, 2019 was fucking 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. This is off memory. I'm just doing calculations. I don't have anything on the screen. I'm not looking at my phone or anything.
And we're like YouTube veterans at this point, bro.
I am a YouTube veteran. I used to watch popular MMOs. As he was uploading.
Yeah.
So you already know we're vets. Also, I've had my channel for 5 years, and it's kind of sad.
It's just a funny thing. So funny.
Maximilian Muss. This is this really toxic YouTube guy. He's he like sent death threats. He had his whole fan base like trying to bully this person into killing themselves. They convinced a mentally ill man to eat his own shit on camera, and they almost had him cut off his own finger and eat it, I think. He's just a really fucked up guy.
Seems familiar.
Damn.
Voice Critical. Mr. Critical himself.
Charlie Critical.
The guy on the fucking image.
Mr.
Charlie
Moist.
Critical. Moist man. Moist esports. Bruh. Penguin to Zero, or Moist Critical, as his Twitch name is a fucking Florida man commentator who's short as fuck, like Napoleon.
He's 5'6",
but he's cool as fuck. Yeah, he's 5'6".
So he's like 2 inches shorter than me.
Also, he buffed as fuck. Like, surprisingly.
Yeah, no, this man made up for his height just by being wide as fuck.
Yeah.
Editor me, take a picture, find a picture of him shirtless, and then just stretch it out. So it looks like he's really wide.
He's been on YouTube for like as long as us. Like,
but he's been posting most of that time.
Yeah, true. He started off with gameplay videos and doing as like a teenager, and then he eventually went to commentating on things like news and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then he went to Twitch streaming, and which he plays video games again. And then he went to YouTube streaming because he got, I think didn't want to do Twitch streaming for a while
Mhm.
because his contract ended.
Matt Pat. So
I7.
Matt Pat was this guy who created a channel called Game Theory.
Well, he did make that, but
Yeah, he made that later. It was a channel where he looked way too far into games and applied real life logic to theorize about stuff.
mm-hmm.
He had like physics and chemistry. He had some friends on it. One of those guys killed themselves, which is sad. I like the videos that guy made.
Nice.
R.I.P. my man. And then he made another channel called Film Theory. That's what I almost said for the first one. Film Theory is the same thing, but he talks about films, so it's looking into it slightly less because most films take place in real life. So it's not applying real life physics to a game that doesn't have normal physics. Like, that's just dumb in my opinion. But applying it to a movie that takes place in real life, that's not that dumb. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then he made a Food Theory where he talked about food. And
Never watched that one.
I watched a couple of videos. It was entertaining, but not great in my opinion. And then there was a Fashion Theory that I didn't even know it existed until I found out the next part.
Wait, what?
He retired.
This Fashion Theory?
Yeah, there's this Fashion Theory. I know nothing about it besides clothing and whatnot. Honestly, it sounds like a very restrictive topic. Honestly, I thought the third channel was gonna be before Food Theory or anything came out. I thought the third channel was gonna be Book Theory because it's just going through different types of media. Thought it was gonna be like Book Theory and then like Board Game Theory.
Why didn't he do Book Theory? That would have been a good idea. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like people, like, you know, I'm not a book reader, but there's some good books out there, you know.
Right, he reviewed Silver's Five Nights at Freddy's book.
Yeah, he reviewed Five Nights at Freddy's book, but it doesn't even make sense, like, where he did it. Like, he could have been talking about some, like, crazy books that, like, people didn't really read, but it's still, like, super interesting, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, as an intellectual, he was probably quite a book reader, I'd say. We're now moving on to level 4, which is simply and confusingly titled, Okay, Seriously, Stop. And it's confusing because none of the last ones told me to stop. This is very abrupt. Unsearchable Mario Kart clips. There's some Mario Kart clips online of, like, speedruns. You might have seen it, it's like question mark or something. Basically, it's unsearchable because they have a title that is too vague to search up easily or inaccessible to your average American person. Like, there's one that just has a question mark as the title. There's a couple that just have, like, Japanese characters. And it's pretty hard for an American person who knows nothing about Japanese to guess that, because I believe the Japanese language has over 40 characters. So, it's pretty difficult to find them, especially if you're an American or someone who doesn't know much about Japanese language. And it's just, like, clips of speedruns, really. Like, people doing, getting, like, really good times on Rainbow Road 64 or Wii and whatnot.
Rainbow Road is just always wild.
But it's just, like, I don't know why. They'd be so hard to find. But it's basically all there is to it.
Vietnam Ghost Tapes. I still don't know much about that one either.
Okay, we're
all I know
is
Vietnam and Ghost Tapes.
Actually, I have a story about Vietnam, unrelated to Ghost Tapes. I don't know what that is, but my grandpa told me that when he was, like, stationed at Vietnam, he was doing, like, a little patrol. Like, he never actually, like, went on the front lines, like, shooting and shit. But he was, like, patrolling for a little, like, base where he was stationed at night, and he bought headphones from China, and he was, like, listening to the Beatles on, like, a little cassette tape type thing. And the headphones were so good that he missed the beginning of a mortar attack.
What the fuck?
Like he was just vibing out
What?
to one of the songs on one of the newer at the time newer Beatles albums, and then like one of the other people who was patrolling runs up to him and like grabs his leg. He's like like shaking him. He's like, mortar attack, get down. And like he took it off. He took off the headphones, and it was just like from like normal vibing to just like the sounds of giant explosions around him, and he just hit the deck immediately.
Bro, snap back to reality type shit, bro.
George, you know about Petscop?
Yeah, I watched Pirate Sin's video. It's just a game about fucking. I haven't watched it in a long time. It's a game about some spooky shit.
Oh my god,
It's like
dumb.
you're dumb. Analog horror game. It's like an analog horror game.
It's a fake horror game made on a channel of someone who's like, oh, this is a cool horror game I found for like old PlayStation, I think. George, you're dumb. It's like, oh, I know exactly what this is. Yeah, it's a borderline,
it's
like
basically
analog horror about this horror game that someone found, where it like seems like a interesting little game, but it just gets really like unnerving and weird. There's like a whole crazy story. I don't know exactly about it, but I have watched a couple videos. There's this is an Expo video, apparently a piracy video. So go check out one of those if you're actually interested in it. I'll probably link one of those down below.
Me too.
So Local 58 is peak analog horror about this news station, not news station specifically, but it has news. It's an old television station. Mostly a lot of it takes place in like 1950s to early 2000s, where there's some kind of crazy threat related to the moon. Basically, from my understanding, the moon is alive in some way, and from it come these crazy meteorological events where if you look at the moon, you die. You just boom, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's like really how whatever happens to the bodies like leaves them all mangled and like really disturbing. Like according to this one cartoon clip shown, it's like stay away from the moon. And what at the time when I first saw it was legitimately one of the scariest videos I have ever seen. Weather Report. Not the guy from JoJo. Weather Report.
What's your report?
Is a video where basically there's a civil warning because of this meteorological event, saying stay indoors, don't look at the moon, don't cover windows, cover mirrors, keep a radio or a TV nearby, don't look at like reflections or anything. And then the channel gets hacked, and it's like go outside now. And they're like, they get control. They get control back, and they're like, "Don't go outside. Don't listen to whoever hacked. It's crazy dangerous." And it's like changes entirely to be like, "Okay, fine, we'll go outside." And then like it ends with just like screaming as like the moon comes over because people are just straight up dying when they go near the moon. It's like crazy shit.
That shit is so cool.
Yeah, it's so good. Mama Max. Mama Max is this YouTuber guy who he like did videos like exposing pedophiles, like talking about creepy people and shit. But half of it was like fake just for clout. Like he didn't even properly like half of it was like illegal vigilante stuff, and he just let the creep get away because he didn't handle the situation properly. So he would like do to catch a predator type stuff, but he just wouldn't like follow what the police, like if he's working with law enforcement, he just wouldn't follow what they were saying. And instead of being like, oh, if you want to stop pedophiles and stuff, donate to me, give me money, instead of being like, okay, donate to this important research that helps the police take care of, like to help deal with those cases and like protect children. He's like, no, donate money to me so I can mishandle cases and let them go. Great guy. I'm pretty sure he isn't even on. I'm pretty sure his channel he like took down his channel or something, like privated or whatnot.
Yeah, fucked. Monster School is this is where it's in Minecraft. Why can't I speak? Why am I know what it is. Why am I fucking stupid? Why can't I speak? Bruh, it's fucking. Bruh, what's wrong with me? I can't speak. I know what it is. It's literally it's where Herobrine from Minecraft teaches monsters from Minecraft, like the Enderman, zombie, and gas, and all those motherfuckers. About some random shit, and in some episodes they teach about like not safe for work things, like sex, balls. They teach, and this is supposed to be a fucking kids thing, and it's kind of like weird. But I watched like all that shit when I was younger. I'm fucking corrupted. There's some like normal videos.
Yeah, there are some normal videos, but those were like old. Nowadays, it's all like sex and like balls. Before it was like bottle flip challenge, like brain rot, but not like straight up corrupting young minds and shit. Unis Honest is straight up peak. So basically, a goat from earlier on, Markiplier, and this man, this guy named Ethan, or Crank Gameplays. No, his channel is different now. It's like Ethan Nestor. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. He like changed it to be his actual name because he stopped doing gameplay stuff all the time. Basically, they made a channel together where the entire thing is it's going to last for only 1 year and then it's going to be nuked. And that's what the name stands for, 1 year in Latin. It's Unis Honest. It's 1 year in Latin. Barry and Larry. So this was about Barry and Larry. It's like Ben and Jerry's, but they're not friends with each other and their names rhyme. So basically, Barry and Larry are like... This was like before YouTubers had dents in their skulls and wanted to box each other over the tiniest little things. So they were just like, hey, I don't like you. I don't like you either. And they had a beef like that. I don't think... And there might have been some, like, diss tracks randomly packed in, but they were, like, cringy 2010s diss tracks, you feel me? They were, like, unfunny. Yeah. There's a lot of, like, really bad cringy insults with, like, compound squares and shit.
How to Basic is this guy who gets mad for views and destroys a lot of shit. Mostly breaking eggs and shit, like on stoves and just destroying his fucking house.
Yeah, no, that was like just to give some context, all the houses he like absolutely ruined were like rentals that he was sharing with Max Mofo and Anything for views, and they would have to pay like $3,000 every time he made a video like that because he would just destroy the rental.
No,
that's like actually real. They talked about that in the Cold Ones podcast where they talked to him.
Anyway, the main thing I know him from is the egg video where he just slams the fucking eggs a bunch on the fucking floor, and the Filthy Frank video where him and I-Dubs and fucking. But which one was that again? Where there
was a couple where I think he tagged along. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Don't hug me, I'm scared is this puppet thing. It's phrased as like a little kid's puppet show type thing, but it's not very kid friendly. Where it pretty quickly gets not very fun for children, not very wholesome. Where they're like doing arts and crafts with a human heart. Or like there's one scene, there's this yellow guy, the duck, and Zoidberg. No, red guy. That is red guy, yellow guy, and the duck, I think their names are. And red guy is like was like working with yellow guy's dad. Basically, the story overall, I believe, is that yellow guy's dad is like a fucking awful guy, and he basically created this world where yellow guy can't be happy at all, and he has red guy in there, like, make sure shit doesn't go right for him. But the red guy doesn't really know that, and he's just like, what the fuck is happening? Where, like, all this shit goes crazy. There's a clock. There's one video where yellow guy eats the duck because the duck is canned and given to him. He just eats him, not knowing that it's literally just his fucking eating his friend. And eventually, red guy leaves because he's like, no, fuck that. That's fucked up. But he's also like trying to take care of shit, and it gets like pretty crazy. One of the last episodes of like the YouTube series. I know there's a television series possibly. I don't know though. I don't know much about like what they did after this. They could have like posted on YouTube or whatever. I don't care. I heard it was mid anyways. But like one of the last episodes, I think it was actually the last one. The yellow guy gets like drowned in oil during a dream, like motor oil. He dies. But then red guy pulls the plug, and there's like a more perfect world where the yellow guy is like, yellow guy can be happy. I think red guy is blue now. Blue Zoidberg. I swear there was a fucking episode of Futurama where there was a blue Zoidberg.
I can't sleep. I show speed video where he gets trolled and fucking can't. When he tries to fall asleep and he gets fucking pissed. He's like, man, what the type shit.
It's an animated, the animated version of that.
Yeah, the animated version.
Okay.
When people send them porn.
Zonya Cat is a channel that's a pretty fun little project. Basically, it takes old Garfield comics and has them played out by like people in costumes. The costumes some people find the costumes creepy somehow. They're just kind of goofy, and it's just funny. And then there's there's this whole video where basically they did all this stuff in like 2011 or some shit, like very very early into YouTube's lifespan, and then they did it. The creators posted a ton more videos after that, like a decade later, pretty much. And at the end of that, they had a video that was just someone talking about a specific panel. I'm pretty sure you may know this, George. It's the panel where that ends with Garfield smoking a pipe. It's like a pretty iconic Garfield image. Do you know that one?
Hold on, go with that.
Yeah, look up Garfield smoking a pipe. You'll probably see the image I'm talking about immediately. It was basically like an hour-long video about someone talking about how this is the peak of comedy. How this is like the funniest thing ever ever made by humans, and Jim Davis is a genius for this. And a little bit later on, after that, there's a video called they had a sex survey where they asked viewers to call in and name the number of sexual partners they've had. And a lot of people did it. So there's like an 8-hour video of this happening where it's just like one of the characters reading a newspaper, and then there's a knock at the door and they go to answer it. And it's just like a mannequin who says that. And like some of the mannequins later on are like have weird proportions or some shit. And eventually it goes to John Arbuckle. And John Arbuckle, he's there. He's at the door instead of a fucking mannequin. And he's like, John Arbuckle. And he says he's had like 2 partners. And then the John Arbuckle who answered the door laughs and says 0. Like he's never gotten a bitch in his life. And then this the John Arbuckle at the door He ages up, and he has like a taxidermied cat. It's like dead Garfield, and some like crazy shit happens. It's like legitimately, I don't know how it's on YouTube, because it shows a stillborn fetus. Like,
Fetus.
and there's a it shows a I think it also may show a peepee.
Whoa.
It is very wacky, very meta about how even after Jim Davis is gone, Garfield will still outlive him because it's such an influence. Just Garfield as like a piece of media is just so influential. Like, legitimately, you look anywhere, you'll see Garfield even if you don't notice it at first. Like, you look really deep into things, you will find Garfield. Even if, like, you didn't expect to. Like, if you just start looking at, like... Now this is a sidetrack. But if you just start looking into Garfield, you will see Garfield. You look for him, you'll see him. That was completely off track, like a fucking entire minute of me rambling about a video I saw. I'll link the video I saw, because it gets really wacky. It's by Super Eye Patch Wolf, I believe. He's Irish. Ireland is great.
Uh-huh.
George will now tell you about the shortest video on YouTube.
Shortest video on YouTube. I don't know what exactly the shortest video is on YouTube is, but I know short videos. The cringe fucking shorts videos. And
No.
Normal
Normal video, not shorts. Shorts are gay.
Yeah. Shortest normal video? I don't know that one. But I know shorts and that's it. That's all I really know.
There's a couple videos. For the record, there's a couple videos that aren't shorts, but are like a second long, or like less than a second long.
Yeah, that's all I was assuming what that is. Like actual.
Like, it's pretty much impossible to know what is the actual shortest video on YouTube. We're on to Layer 5, which asks the question, how do you know this? How much free time do you have? Now, to answer that question, I have a lot of free time, considering, including editing. This video is about 20 hours in the making and will probably be about 30 hours in the making when I'm done. But, as this is the 5th layer, this is also the middle of the video. And if you've gotten this far, I assume you're enjoying it. I don't know why you'd hate watch for like an hour or like 50 minutes. So, if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button, or at the very least the like button. It still helps out. Okay, so blankroomsoup.avi. So, blankroomsoup.avi is a video made by I'm pretty sure it's made by an artist who owns these suits here in the corner. You can see. These are basically like these costumes that a Japanese performer made.
Yeah.
They're of a character he owns, and I'm pretty sure he made this video. Basically, he claimed that the costumes were stolen and used to make a video of a guy crying and eating soup. Well, they kind of go in and just comfort him. And a lot of people claimed that the video, he was crying because whoever stole the suits made his, cut up his family and used it to make the soup. Which I don't think happened. But that's probably why it's not safe for work here and unexplained. All I'm saying is I'm 90% sure that that's why actually happened. He made the video just to like stir up some discussion or something like that.
I'm pretty sure. Ain't that video like scripted or some shit? Pretty sure it is. Like it was confirmed scripted.
The frickin'. Let me Google this. Langtrum Soup song. Song.
The fuck?
Blankroomsoup.avi is actually... Oh, this is the actual video.
Oh,
Yeah, 10 years ago. This
fuck it,
has
we
to be.
ball.
10 years ago, this has to be the actual. Yeah, no, there's
Or-
no way. Yeah, no, and the amount of
Or-
views. This is definitely the actual one. Okay, let's watch it. Listen, all I'm saying is, if this was actually this man's family, I don't think he would be going that ham on that soup.
Bro, this busting.
I think he's crying from how good it is. And the guy's
So
like,
good.
"It's okay, man. I know it's good soup. I know I'm a fucking pro. Just calm down, man. You don't need to eat it so fast." Like, yo, if you had to eat soup that was made out of your family, would you be going that fucking crazy on the soup?
Probably not.
You wouldn't be like, mm. Mm. So yeah, then no, that's definitely scripted. This is definitely fake.
That is fake. 100%.
Scratch Project Clips. Scratch Project Clips is about clips of Scratch projects on Scratch programming. Scratch Programming is a website where you can program games very easily with code blocks and putting in images. It's a very complex thing that not many people are able to use. Especially not literally middle school children.
Yeah.
Pretty good explanation.
Pretty good explanation.
Yum/yummer. I have no fucking clue
Yummy.
what this is. Let's see what it says. Screechy smoke. Yum/yum. I'm gonna look up yum. Oh, I think I know what this is. Hold on. Yummer. Yep, I know what this. I knew it.
What the fuck is that?
So this is creepy face, like a creepy character that was found in the coding of a SpongeBob Flash game.
Uh-huh.
That's basically all. Please help. Apparently was a thing. It was like a YouTube channel. The creator of it was a child who was being abused or something. I don't know. I'm not allowed to research until after I do this entry, so I have no fucking clue. Sesame Street channel hack.
I'm pretty sure like a lot of fucking channels got hacked. Like TV channels, not like fucking YouTube channels.
Yeah, I don't know why this is on a YouTube chart.
Yeah.
We're going into layer 6 now, which states that I need to touch grass. And frankly, with the amount of time I've put into this video, I'm not going to say that's inaccurate. Weird comment that breaks YouTube video player. I don't know why they use such fancy fucking font.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is apparently some kind of like weird glitch that makes it so videos don't work once you load comments. Basically, okay, I'm gonna act like I'm really smart and technically know a lot of technical stuff about YouTube. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So basically, what happens is when a video is played, they have a video player, which is a little box. Like when you click on it, when you click on a video, you click play. There's a box here, and that's what renders the video so you can view it. And if a comment with the proper data is loaded, then it could cause issues with the programming that allows you to view a video. Now, you probably will be fine if you just reload the page, because when you reload the page, pretty much everything is refreshed. So, if this is real, and this happens to someone, just reload the page. Don't freak out about it. Elisa Lam is this lady who disappeared a while back. Basically, the last known footage of her was security camera footage from an elevator, where she peeks out of it like someone's coming to she peeks out of it like super startled, like fearful, like someone's coming to kill her, or like someone's coming after her. She's like super freaked out the whole time. like basically, you can basically see her shaking from the security cam footage. She's like horrified, and then she leaves.
I know that.
She leaves the elevator, and she just disappears completely. And she was found in the water tank of like the hotel where the footage was from, because I believe like the water started tasting bad, and they like checked the water tank and found her body. And like it's completely unexplained. Like it's explained what happened to her, but not who did it.
Yeah.
It's like if someone was seen entering that elevator if someone was found entering that elevator after she freaked out like that, they would immediately know who it was, or like have an idea of it, even if they were like wearing a mask or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like really crazy that someone managed to get away after committing a really heinous murder, hiding the body in a place that isn't necessarily super good. I mean, like, obviously, you're not going to be checking the water tank every day. But, like, there's definitely weekly checks to make sure that everything's good with the water tank, make sure nothing's in there, you know?
Yeah.
Especially with what I believe was a pretty high-end hotel. Hell's Gate.
No.
Hell's Gate was a YouTube channel that it was about a haunted house, and in the haunted house you get thrown into a river and you die. This is one of the ones I'm guessing. I just want to be clear. I don't know what Hell's Gate is. It says for the little thing here, cult channel, do not research as it is very disturbing. I looked into it and I couldn't find shit. I just found stuff about a haunted house and a tragedy where some people fell into like a river / canyon type thing called Hell's Gate, I believe. No, is a very disturbing and horrifying and disgusting video called No. Apparently. I have no clue what it's about. But if they think that the next entry is too gross to recommend people go shopping, to recommend people go viewing, then I don't think it's actually that bad. 666 is referring to a video by Nana825. It was made a while back, and basically it shows in the video, if you look up username 666, it says user was terminated. But if you just spam reload, like straight up, I hope people heard that. How about this? There you go. Like that. It will get like really gooey. The video, YouTube will get very gooey and gross. And there will be a bunch of the channel will eventually show up, and it'll be like really creepy, gooey videos that are slightly gory looking, but like in a weird kind of abstract way. I found this clip. This clip I found in the weird part of YouTube playlist, and it's a video called Sigyigis. Published by the channel Principal Subliminal in 25/5/2008, day, month, year. However, he is not the author of this short film, but he is the one who added the creepy, distorted music you can hear. The original clip is from a movie called Begotten, published in 1989 by Edmund alias Merhenge, that's it. The whole movie is black and white and is visually quite interesting. It's about God killing himself, which you can see here, and giving birth to Mother Nature, who then gives birth to a God-man. who gets killed by people. Oh, that's gotta be Jesus.
Jesus.
I have personally not watched it, but I've watched a review for it and read comments, and they seem to be in agreement by the fact that it was kind of boring.
Oh.
Also, the
What do you
DVD
think?
seems to be quite hard to find, but no worries. You are lucky enough to be in an era where you can find whole movies for free on YouTube. Fun fact, I can almost guarantee you that wherever you tab/click on the duration bar in this YouTube video, you will find some cursed material. So that's about it, everybody. Sorry for the late response, but I was sleeping. Alright,
It's a movie and that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in for the entry. I don't give a shit.
So it's a bunch of creepy videos, like in the beginning. Then this is some fucking chicken video with unnerving music, but it's like not really that scary. It's mostly just like creepy videos or images from around the internet.
Okay, Peter
Mix shit
Kane
up.
dog training. There's a guy named Peter Kane, and oh my god, I was almost about to say it like chills.
There's a
listen,
guy
man.
named Peter Kane who did dog training.
did
He trained
dog training.
dogs. He trained dog. Number 15, Peter Kane dog training.
He trained dogs to backflip and catch balls or something.
Catch balls. And then when he got mad at them, he would probably beat the shit out of them because it's this low on the iceberg. Poco shopping. I didn't mean to say it like chills. Okay, so I just want to preface this with, for some reason, the creator of this is like a complete baby, because this video was like barely even disturbing to me as an 8-year-old. Basically, it's like this weird. It's made by the same guy who made a username 666, and it's just like a wacky little video about like this little. It's like a little dolls or something, and it gets really red and gooey. There's like some fire. It kind of gets like completely insane, but in a really fun way. It's like kind of It's like kind of artistic gore, I'd say. I'm a real fan of artistic gore. Okay, I'll do this.
Oh no!
He touched me.
Oh no! Not this.
Okay, so this is about like a video about Nickelodeon producers, apparently, like Dan Schneider. Pretty bad people who should paint a wall now. I think the only use for someone who in their brain, they think is like in a proper configuration to think that stuff is okay. I think the only purpose for that is covering a wall in a nice red coat.
Nice coat of red paint.
Yeah, red paint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elsa Gabe, there was some weird thing going on with the YouTube algorithm where it kept recommending like Elsa Spider-Man videos, and it was aimed towards little dumb children, but they're being shown terrible things in some of these videos.
There's no way like actual porn didn't come out of Elsa Gate, like Spider-Man and Elsa having sex.
Oh my god.
I feel like I could really easily find a fucking picture of just Spider-Man and Elsa making out. Just fucking not safe for work, but just like slap that on screen. Be like, yep, this is exactly what happened.
Slap that on screen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Damien got about half of that. So basically, it was all these like videos that were covered to be like kids videos. They had like Elsa and Spider-Man and shit like doing wacky stuff, but there was like really prevalent like needles and shit and like some sexual undertones, and it was mostly made by like actual pedophiles and like child traffickers and shit, like legitimately to try and bait children. And like you can still find videos and shit like this. It's like still an ongoing thing, as much as YouTube would like to make you think that it's not. YouTube used to be a dating site. So this is actually true. YouTube legitimately used to be a dating site before it was a media platform like it is today. Basically, you could like send videos and like talk to women or men if you're into that. I don't judge.
Men.
George probably does, but you know how it is. They didn't. It didn't go too well because back then people weren't like people online weren't just incels. There was incels, but not as much. So they didn't really want a dating site. They wanted a video site, and that's how YouTube started doing that, and people started making videos.
Actual gore. Okay, so this is just referring to videos of people being disemboweled, dismembered, beheaded, like your ISIS beheadings, stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. It's just like it's the kind of thing that you see, and then like you're traumatized for 1 week, and then you're back to normal. At least that's how it was for me.
Probably for me too.
Yeah.
too.
My fair share. And
Editor me, make sure you put a bunch of very wholesome images with the non-specific ways of severe mutilation he described. Well, technically, we're pretty specific. You said disemboweled, decapitated, fucking thrown into a giant industrial shredder. Yeah, you can actual gore. You can see squirrels being blended. 390. So this stands for optical twice. It's optical squared. 309. And basically, this is a place where you can go. It's like creepy, but like it's like a place you can get like glasses. They have cool glasses, like novelty glasses or like prescriptions. And I'm not making this up at all. Look up 00390 and you 390. You gotta make sure it's like that. It's not 3 O's. It's 2 O's and a 0. It's a very interesting place. If you ever want to go there, it's somewhere in Michigan. Jod's deleted videos. So, Jod is apparently first channel on YouTube. It was owned by a developer who was probably working on like the switch from it being a dating site to a proper media site. And there's only one video on it today, meaning many of them were deleted. No one really knows why.
I'm a cake or pie. I can tell a lie about you by which one you pick. It may seem silly, but cake people and pie people are really different. I know which one you are, but it's not for me to decide. So what is it? Cake or pie? The leather jacket showed me the scars of being high stop.
What the fuck? Wait, let's see what this says here. What? Exactly what I said! Okay, so let's try to decode this. I'm a cake or pie. So, this person doesn't know that if they are themselves are a cake or pie person, clearly. I can tell a lot about you by which one you pick. So they're a cake or pie fortune teller. It may seem silly, but cake people and pie people are really different. I can believe that.
Yeah.
I know which one you are, but it's not really for me to decide. Okay, that makes sense. If you know something, you can't really decide. You can't really change it. You can't decide to know something you already know, because you already know it. So, what is it? Cake or pie? Okay, yeah, so, yeah, it's just a continuation on the question. Which one are you? The leather jacket showed the scars of being high stop. That's the worst part to decode. Anyone have any ideas?
Leather jacket showed me the scars. Some guy in a leather jacket showed him scars.
Okay. But then, of being high stop, what does that even mean? Okay, so my interpretation of that
talking
is they say hi, and then they get hit in the head with a shovel, and they stop talking because they're unconscious and bleeding out from their head. And see what happened. Bam. We're great at this. Gunslinger Pro 2009 is this channel that I believe it makes Gmod videos where like the guy like plays with ragdolls and stuff. But it's an ARG where the ragdolls are actually like alive, and the TF2 spy. I hope this is the right one, and that I'm remembering. The TF2 spy like tries to escape. He like tries to let people know, but the creator of it ends up like fucking fusing his body with a TF2 turret or some shit, and that man's just dead. Like that's what happens when you try to escape. It's pretty fucked up.
The yelling creature, yeah. So there's this video, right? And there's this guy, and he's recording, and he's like, "Guys, I don't know what's going on. I've been hearing this noise," and then he zooms in on this forest, and in the background, you can see that there's this little. Dude, I'm so far off, probably. But
he zooms in and you just see Shrek.
Oh my god. Yeah. And the yelling, you know what? And then he zooms in closer. You can see a little bit of green, and then at the top of its lungs, it says, "What are you doing in my swamp?"
Yeah, he yells that in a bellowing tone, so piercing that the camera holder nearly falls over. The guy holding the camera, he's basically an extra.
Yeah, and then he runs at the sound.
Yeah, and then Shrek gives the camera holder the Kakyoin treatment, you know? Turns them into a donut, just bing!
No.
Yeah.
Well, we're done with part 5, moving on to layer 6. And that was a really long one. Well, guess what? The next one's even longer. The little title for this layer is "The Trenches Begin," and there's a little like staticky picture of Jesus wearing some shades. It's pretty cool. WebDriver Torso is this channel that was used basically to test the YouTube algorithm, but a lot of people thought it was really weird. WebDriver Torso. Oh wait, is this the... I think I know what this is. WebDriver Torso. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What is that?
Look at Google! The Google!
What am I looking at?
It's a reference! Look at the channel's content. Let's go to videos. Look at how many videos there are.
Wait, what the fuck? 600,000?
Hold on.
What the fuck? The fuck is this? I sound like some old man.
A lot of it is just random
this?
words. Now let's That's not even I bet that's not even 1% of all the videos this channel's posted. Let's see more about this channel. It has 27 million views, with almost every single video only having a couple hundred views. Like, there's a couple here that have like 1,000, but you go really far down, everything has like 100, and that's probably 1 million on its own. Oh yeah, wait, let's watch one. Willie 2024. Alright, so I think this is a guy who went, like... He claimed to go back in time after, like, some crazy war. It was confirmed to be fake, just some guy being, like, a fucking dumbass. But in, like, 2016 or something, like, mid-2010s, this guy was like, I came back from, like, 10 years in the future. Where there was a war and all this shit broke down, and then there's just like he claimed that he knew stuff. He like made predictions, but all of them were fake. Like all of them were wrong. He's like, oh, I know who's gonna win the Super Bowl in 2017, and it's just wrong. So it wasn't even like well faked. It was just a sad attempt at an ARG.
Mariana Mordegard Glesgorv. It's unexplained. It's not safe for work. Ooh. Oh. but I know nothing about Mariana Mordegard Glasgow, but I'm just gonna make up some dumb story. So Mariana, she was this woman in the 1800s, and she was born in 1897.
1897.
And
I mean, she might have lived
yes,
long enough to see a car. I
yes,
bet that's how she
yes,
died. She got hit by a car.
yes.
The first
She
car
got
ever
to
made.
yes, she got to test drive a Model T. She got to test drive a Model T, but unfortunately, she crashed into a building.
Wait,
And then
I said she got hit by a car. So I think the story has actually become she was driving the first car ever made. She jumped out and tried to get in front of it to like see it drive, and she got ran over by the car she was driving.
Is that a woman moment?
and then since these old cars weren't very good, um, they weren't very good quality. They crashed and she died immediately.
She died immediately.
Yes.
And this
Yes.
was all like found like 1910s found footage
Yes.
on like the
So that-
lowest
yes.
quality, posted on YouTube by like a channel that no one's ever heard of.
That would mean in the video she would be like 14 years old.
Yeah,
Driving
maybe
a
she
Model
would
T.
need to be born a little. She would need to be born
Well-
a little earlier.
Well,
I mean, actually,
well-
there was no regulations, so I could see
Yeah.
a 14-year-old driving a car back then.
yeah. And
Just like,
since,
oh, you look disposable. You want to crash into a wall? You want to crash into a wall at 30 miles an hour? And it just crumbled like when you drop a Lego car? Like, the actual car was just her driving into a wall. It's like when a kid throws a Lego car at a wall, it just crumbled like that, even though it wasn't even going that fast.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I know what this is. I just looked it up, and it's that one YouTube video of the guy, and it's the video. You ever see the video where it's the guy staring at the viewer and it's red?
I think so.
Yeah. So it's that video, and I think there was some legend about it where if you watch the video, you'd become suicidal or something.
Did you watch
Oh,
it?
it's a
Yes, I need to watch that video
probably.
now.
Trinity. Oh, I know what this is. So there's this guy, right? And so he's stranded at sea, and you can see that there's a boat in the background, and he says, "Oh, thank God. Help, help." And he's screaming for help, right? And the boat, one of the guys on the boat, he literally goes on a speakerphone and he says, "Fuck you." And then he turns around and is like, "We don't save little bitches." And so
Yeah,
they
swim
turn
to
around.
safety.
Yeah. Why don't you swim to safety like everybody else? But that's the thing, he was stranded, so there was no shores.
Yeah, he couldn't see anything. I thought you were gonna go with it was that video someone found on someone left their phone in like a taxi, and another passenger found it, and on the phone was just a live leak video of these guys like stranded, like holding onto some cargo, while crew members on a boat just unloaded into the water and killed them. I thought that's where you were going with that. If you've gotten this far into the video, you should subscribe. You clearly are enjoying it. And if you've been like doing you've been having this in the background, us just being idiots while you're doing something, I hope you're being productive. Or not. It doesn't matter.
Well, thank you for actually taking the time and watching this content.
Yeah.
It's quite meaningful that you'd stick around.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
Anyways, goodbye to N5PE and Bark Souls. You were quite good in this video. I guess I'll just see you until next time. I'm not going to plug myself because Yeah.
Yeah, because that's scummy. But you can find him in the description regardless. He should be under Demo Man.
912.
912? That's an important part of it?
Yeah, that's the most important part.
Demo. I think...
I want to.
Yeah, on YouTube, right here. Let
Yeah.
me try to spell it. Let me try to spell it.
Anyways, I'll be leaving.
See ya, man.
Stick around for these guys
To
for the
continue to
rest of
be
their video.
idiots and barely know anything about what we're talking about.
I guess
Exactly.
Firma Idzuka. I don't know exactly what this is, but it doesn't look very fun or wholesome. So I looked it up.
Looks like a dead body.
I looked it up, and I'm cutting it out of both versions of this video, the cut down and uncut one. So if you want to, and I don't recommend it because this is probably some actual crazy shit. Don't
Bruh, ain't no way.
look it up.
It's Polish for a human farm.
Oh boy, it's Polish.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Did I say Polish? Did I say this is like some Polish shit? Because I was thinking Polish before.
I said right.
Okay, so apparently it's Polish for a human farm, which isn't very nice. So clearly this is a very wholesome video about someone who is being farmed for their substances, like blood and cum. Maybe poop.
Come farm.
Poop can be used as a fertilizer. Helps put nitrogen into the soil.
Speaking of shit, orphan fecal sprout, follicle, cuboids, strands, amoeba, sprawling, jittering cubes, lifelike, abominations.
I have no fucking clue what this
What?
even means. The weird video involving cubes. What is this word? What is this word specifically? Orphage.
Orphanage?
Orphage.
That's not orphanage. Human orphanage?
Orphage.
No, that's orphanage.
Search instead
it's-
orphage. Orphage. What? What? That's an orphanage,
I
just
don't get
misspelled.
it.
Let's look up
Is
orphage.
it orphanage misspelled or?
I think it might be orphanage misspelled because orphage is not a real word. The orphanage. There's just
orphanage.
fucking social media accounts that just have it as orphage. Okay, orphage, fecal sprout, follicle, cuboids, strands, amoeba sprawling, jittering cubes, lifelike abominations. What
It's
the
just a bunch of words.
That's just word vomit.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, also, embryonic zygote, eater triangles, fascinating discovery broadcasted live fetuses tapeworms. That's the exact same type of word vomit. It's just nonsense. I don't think there's anything to look into. I don't think there's anything to look into here. It's just a bunch of random words, probably for the title of some random creepy video.
Discovering life fetuses with tapeworms inside of them. That's how I'm assuming what this was.
That's like, at least this one has a little bit of. This one has a part that's somewhat coherent. Fascinating discovery, broadcasted live, fetuses tapeworms. Embryonic zygote eater triangles is not fucking coherent at all. Neither is zygote. Neither is orphage, fecal sprout, follicle, cuboid, strand, amoeba, sprawling, jittering cubes, lifelike abominations. That's such a tongue twister. I'm surprised I can say it in one fucking go. So, Imagine Dom was a channel that talked about very powerful things. I don't know what that entails. Probably some crazy ideology. Hopefully nothing, like, super insane. Like, fucking ableist or racist or anything. Apparently it was run by, like, a Satanist or something. And it apparently made sense, even though the topics spoken about were hard for some people to explain, I guess. I don't fucking know. Or it's a kingdom of imagination. That's a lot more wholesome.
Imagination. My dead great grandma's coffin in my own backyard. No way! I discovered my grandma's coffin in my backyard.
This sounds like the start of the fucking video. Just like you're just like fucking going, like holding the phone, like you're going to go outside. Guys, this is insane! I found the coffin of my dead great grandmother in the fucking backyard. You guys want to see this shit? This is insane.
No shit, bro. No way. Yo, I'm like Logan Paul. Look at the dead body.
Oh yeah, no, I know what this is. George, you want to see this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was on the dot thing. Yeah, list.
This is really low quality, but it's fine. This is the original one.
See, red.
And it zooms back in.
So it must be yummy.
There is nothing.
Yeah, pretty fun, right? Pretty funny video.
That shit is older than me. Literally older than me.
Surak is this channel that makes like animation videos. They're like weird animations. They got like just like flesh amalgamations. There's like fucking hands put together. It's like weird. But I don't think it's like I don't know why it's this low on the list. I think it's just someone who likes making weird shit.
Yeah.
But they've been making videos for over 17 years, which is just wild to me.
So there's a bunch of walking and talking videos.
Walking and talking.
Jesus Christ. Walking and talking number 1 5 years ago. Walking and talking number 2. Walking and talking number 3. Like holy shit. So it's basically just a guy recording his life. Like all of it. Like these videos are like not fucking these videos are 4 hours long. Like minimum. So it's literally just a guy recording his life. I don't know what's in the videos, but I'm assuming it's like creepy shit.
Or it's just him living. Yeah, or it's just him like walking around doing normal stuff. But it's just weird because of how many videos there are.
He's like Christian basically, but not like that.
Slipper and Jenny Y and Jenny T. This name is completely wrong, but I can see exactly why they misspelled it. Because this person just straight up makes Minecraft porn. Like, I'm not even joking. Straight up Minecraft porn. Yeah, you can figure out what this creator's name actually is. Go crazy. But if you're a little baby, don't. This is big boy Minecraft. Mom ordered ants for my birthday. Okay, so this is a video about someone whose mom ordered ants for their birthday, and the ants ate the cake. And that's fucking sad. Kill those ants, burn them, get a flamethrower. They took the cake.
Fuck them up.
They took the cake away. You don't know what's next. They could take away your house. They could be carpenter ants. About to eat your entire house.
Those fuckers.
They could be bees. They could be bees in disguise.
Termites.
It could be termites in disguise. Yeah, they could be Asian giant hornets in disguise. I'm just gonna appear. It's like wing. They uncloak. You just start fucking. Add like a cool effect over all of them. Enter me, and then they all just start chasing you. You get like a fucking shotgun. Bink, bink, bink. But there's too many, and you have to fucking go to the spaceship and escape because they're surrounding the entire Earth. Okay. Now, welcome to the part of the video where we're not even going to try to figure out what these are. We're just going to guess immediately. And by that I mean, we're entering layer 7. Stop. This is the limit. Let's find out what the limit really is.
Mikaeli. It's Mikael Myers. But it's this guy named Mikael Myers. Who he murders people and records his videos, and he says and he's like fucking stupid and shit.
So you're saying it's if
Like, he actually
Michael
tried it.
Myers was very heavily inspired by Jake Paul to do vlogs?
Yeah. He's like, so guys, today in this video, I'm gonna be murdering this guy.
That's
and
just
eating
so
his face.
fucking
10 million likes.
Bro, that's closer to like that's like the opposite of what Michael Myers would do. He's so quiet in the movies.
Yeah.
It's like what? It's
Mikael.
like
This is
fucking.
Mikael.
It's like that's why he's Mikael. He's like an alternate universe.
That's why it's Mikael. Alternate universe. He's literally Logan Paul.
Emoji search result. So if you type in an emoji to YouTube, you might find some weird stuff, like animals with guns, or people upside down. No, they're not. They're not harmed or anything. They're just upside down. Might even find someone taking apart a ceiling fan.
No.
It's so dumb. Just someone taking apart a ceiling fan.
Alternative URL. The cursed alternative URL to YouTube is youtube.com /666 3 a.m. and where you only see J Station videos and 3 a.m. videos. And it's so scary.
No, the moon live stream is a live stream where someone looks at the moon and they're like, "Oh, look at that spot on the moon." It's very scary. It's not scary. I don't know why it's this slowed down. It's just a fucking. Why is it unexplained? It's just someone live streaming the moon, presumably. This doesn't make sense. Okay, so yeah, let me redo this. By the way, editor me, don't fucking cut any of this out. Just act like I'm an idiot and I'm an incompetent. Okay, so Moon livestream is about this person who is creepy, and they're a void meme. Just them as a person is like a walking void meme, and they live stream, and like people think it's pre-recorded because of how fucking unnerving this person is, just how they look, how they behave. But they're fascinated by the moon, like it's a hyperfixation. So they have like a telescope they point a camera through, so it's like a face cam. But instead, it's just the moon, like, zoomed in through a telescope, and the, like, full picture is them standing next to the moon, like, as it rises. It's like, somehow you can see them, even though there's, like, barely any light, and they're, like, really creepy. That's exactly how it goes.
Yo, this guy named Jack the Ripper, but online. Jack the Ripper kills people by hacking them and fucking finding their address and, going to the house and killing them. And he records it and posts it on YouTube and like self-reporting, but somehow the police haven't got him. I don't know what the fuck the police are doing.
Bro, this man is
Classic
literally
incompetent police.
This man is literally that one motherfucker from My Hero Academia who's just a clout chaser. That's his entire villain arc. Weird Japanese videos. So there's a lot of weird Japanese videos. The Japanese weird people. You look up anime. That shit's weird.
That shit's weird, bro.
Yeah, there's also a lot of people who aren't Japanese but make Japanese videos because they're weird.
They're weird.
And weird Japanese videos. There's videos about weird Japanese things, like ramen noodles and it's like an anime, but not. Yeah, there's some things that aren't anime that are weird. Like this video of a guy, and he has a fork, and he's eating ramen noodles with a fork instead of with chopsticks, and he's making a mess. He's getting them all over. There's like they're on the ceiling. Like this, he knocks over the camera at one point. You can just see the entire. You just look up. The entire ceiling isn't just caked in ramen noodles. It is ramen noodles.
No.
Yeah, no. It turns out like this video is of this weird Japanese video is of this guy whose entire house is made of instant ramen. Like, he took it, he glued it together, and he sanded it down and painted it. It's like, that's how he insulates his house. It's how crazy it is.
Wow.
And he only eats ramen noodles, so he has very high blood pressure, and he has heart attacks very often. Luckily, he has good insurance, though. And he makes a lot of weird Japanese videos. That's why this entry is about weird Japanese videos. His channel's actually called Weird Japanese Videos.
Better Bandai is about Bandai Namco, his competitor. Better Bandai. Like, and they post YouTube videos about fucking, they're just copying literally just Dark Souls, but making it more scarier, with dumber lore. No, not the lore. The lore in the lore of the game is this guy wakes up in a field, drunk as fuck, and then he fucking finds some motherfucker else in the field who's literally just is like a fucking scream mask looking motherfucker, and he just tells him, you gotta find the one true soul, the one true soul, and that's the game. That's the name of the game. One True Soul.
Welcome to Dark Shade. So this is a little icon called Dark Shade, and there's a guy who uses it in every title. Like, instead of like making it like vlog 1, it's just a different number of these Dark Shade little like symbols. And like the last one, he literally just filled up the entire, like in the latest video, he literally filled up the entire title with like 100 Dark Shades. And that's how he titles it. It's Dark Shade 100. It's celebrating 4 subscribers. It's 4 subscribers. They like, fuck. The goal he wanted all his life was to get 4 subscribers, and every 25 videos he got a subscriber. And
reaching enlightenment.
Yeah, and it's a guy. Like, a lot of the videos are really dark. He lives in a place where he doesn't. He lives in a house where he doesn't get very good Wi-Fi, and like his family is always up all day using the Wi-Fi and shit. So he can't like make videos and post them until late at night. So he has to like record them and edit them and all at nighttime. So all of them are really dark and look kind of creepy. But it's actually fine. He's just a chill dude. Okay, now we're going into the 9th layer. This layer is weird theories and whatnot. So it's just all about theories.
The theory is that if you're cringe, you get more views as the guy who is cringe as fuck. And your channel grows for being the night guy who's cringe as fuck. And that's basically it. So it's basically just a content farm of being cringe on purpose.
Foreign content effect. The foreign content effect. The foreign content effect is probably referring to how foreign content doesn't do well in other areas, but if you even if you change it to a different area, you'll you change your location to a different area, you'll probably almost immediately start getting a ton of viewers in that area just because it's more recommended. It's like an algorithm thing where you get recommended where you're located, not where you aren't located. So unless you're a really big YouTuber, you're not going to get many viewers from foreign countries.
Content aging. The older the content is, the more likely people will see it.
I think my idea of what this is that people can people's content can lose viewers because they get older and they age out of the content, but I don't know exactly. The clickbait effect is basically that clickbaiting works way too well. Actually.
It does.
Even when people are like, clickbait's garbage, little stupid children will click on clickbaited videos. If I had this video, the name of this video is probably going to be a mysterious YouTube iceberg, but we guess on all the information. If I changed it to epic 3 a.m. challenge extended, it will probably get like 5 times the views, but I'm not a fucking loser, so I'm not gonna change it. And we are now entering the final layer of this iceberg. Graveyard of lost stuff.
So it's a guy who got lost in the cave and recorded his time in the cave. Somehow he got Wi-Fi down the fucking cave.
Yeah, no, there was a Wi-Fi tower right next to him.
Or it's found. Ah. So it's literally just him recording his life in the cave because he's stuck in a cave. And then he
got hit by a train underground. He found a tunnel.
Yeah, he got hit. His final video is him getting hit by a train.
Yeah, he spent his last minutes alive while he was fucking ripped in half, bleeding out, to post his video. And it got 4 views. Caveman. It's not an actual caveman.
Posted the video.
It's not an actual caveman. It's a man who lived in a cave. https://u.b/450_DIJJYQG. Okay, so this is a YouTube channel that was lost. It was a very early YouTube channel posted in like 2006 and shit, where a guy just reviewed different brands of Dijon mustard. And it was very, like, high concept shit. Like, this man would, like, talk about every little aspect of the mustard. You'd be like, oh, that's a little tangy. Or like, ooh, it's a little bitter, I don't like that. It was, like, really, really fucking in-depth review. In-depth. Because you went inside the bottle of mustard. He swam in the mustard. He tasted the mustard. He drank the mustard. He breathed in the mustard like a fish breathing in air from the water. He was mustard. He ate the mustard devil fruit. It's a logia.
No way.
Just like, editor may put in a picture of like that one guy who uses the magma fruit, but just turn it to make it look like it's all mustard.
Doomsday. It's basically a couple of videos about how the world's gonna end, like Cold War style, and people being fucking paranoid that fucking bombs are gonna drop, which is a very real threat. It's still a very real threat.
Rail Van Depar. This guy, I don't know why he's so low on the list, because his channel still exists. Basically, he has 2 million. He has 2 million videos. And I can see why the unexplained is there. Because this man started posting. Like, it started posting consistently 4 years ago. There's like 1,460 days in 4 years. So that means he would have to post over 1,000 videos every day. But a lot of days he's only posted like 2 or 3. So that means this man had to have, for a couple of days throughout this time, posted like 10,000 videos. It's very bizarre stuff.
How did he?
Yeah, no, like, how did he actually do that? There's so...
How did he do it? Left Unknown is the prequel to The Unknown from the Willy Wonka experience.
He's his father.
He was, he's his father, and he was left unknown.
He was never known.
No one knows who his father was. He was never known.
Even him.
He left his kid unknown.
Yeah, he left unknown. He left his kid unknown on top of a mountain, and then he jumped off it, and he didn't die. He like fucking landed at the base of it, and he did like a parkour roll, so he was fine. He bent his knees. He's fine.
It's literally Unknown's origin story. Holy shit.
Holy moly. It's 3 hours and 40 minutes just about. Holy shit.
And we finally fucking finished the list.